Today I'll be trying yam balls for the first time because I've been trying varieties of food, like the same food I've been eating back to back, but in different forms and method. So the ingredients for these yam balls would make egg, pepper, onions, flour, and all. Just check the ingredients in the comment section. So the first thing I'm going to do is cut my yam, and I'll definitely raise it and boil it till it's soft. Yeah, so I'll speed up this video a bit. So just make sure you use very nice yam for this recipe. If you don't use a nice yam, then it might not actually come out well, because it will come out super hard, right? So try and use yam that is soft for this recipe. Yeah, like a good yam. So that after peeling, I'll rinse and then I'll put it on fire. I cut this yam into smaller bits so that it could cook faster and it can get soft easily. I'm also adding salt, so just boil it the way you would boil normal yam, right? And then the next thing is I'm going to blend my cornflakes. So I'm supposed to use, people use breadcrumbs, right? But I don't have breadcrumbs, so I'm going to use cornflakes. And I don't know how I missed recording that part. There was something on my phone at that moment, so I blended the cornflakes to like powder form. Yeah, and that's what I'll be rolling these yam balls in. At the ending of the video you will watch it. So the yam is done already, and then what I'm just doing is sieving it, like separating it. And the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to cut my onions and pepper, because I'm definitely adding onions and pepper into the yam balls to give it flavor. Now one thing you need to know is, like, I add different things, just customize your recipe. Like there's no like there's nothing like, oh, you must follow it this way and so on. Do you get it? Just understand the method. So people actually put sardine in their own yam bowl, some put different things. So you just try to be creative and put something you like and that you can afford. Oh, very important. Yeah. The next thing to do is to mash this this yam. So some people actually use their hand to squeeze it, like to kind of blend it together with their hand, but I just prefer to use this method. It makes it faster and the yam was still a bit hot. So the point is just for you to grind it, right? Like to turn it into paste form. That is it. So after turning it into paste form, you'll see in the video I'll add the other ingredients, right? So just make sure your yam is soft, and then you can decide to use your hand to mash it together. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for, mash it together. The yam is all mashed together, and then I'll go ahead to add milk, right? Just make sure it's mashed together well, and if there are lumps, like if there are maybe parts of very hard yam, so make sure you remove them so that you won't be tasting it after frying. So mix it with butter, right? Mix this this mashed yam with butter, just little butter, right? And mix together, and follow this up with the pepper and onions. Now you can use any other form of pepper you want, right? So depends on you. You can try to use any other form of pepper you want, but me, I like this habanero pepper. They call it Rodo in Yoruba. Yeah, so I'll just make sure I mix them together. Mix them very well together. So I'll go ahead to add the milk. Now I'll add this milk gently, like I won't just pour it. I'll add it step by step and I'll keep checking. So once the this mashed up yam can move into balls, then the quantity of milk is enough, right? So you can see I'm testing it. Then once I see that, oh okay, this is forming into balls already, like it can mold without catching, then I've put enough milk. If I know that it's not enough, like at this point, I think after molding 2 or 3, I felt like, oh okay, let me add more milk. It is more milk, and then I added more milk. Yeah, So that is how you know the milk quantity that is enough for you. And this is it. So the main thing now is to mold it into balls before now doing the remaining steps. I'll go ahead to pour my milk into a bowl because of what I'm going to be doing next. I'm going to be cutting these yam balls into these three ingredients. That's the milk, the flour, and the cornflakes. That's the cornflakes powder which I grinded earlier to give it that crunchy, nice taste, right? So the first thing you're going to be doing is you roll your yam balls into flour, right? And after that you put it inside the milk, you roll it, and then followed lastly with the the cornflakes. Yeah, it's still corn flour. So that's it, right? If you don't have cornflakes, you can use breadcrumbs. Like there are different things you can use to replace this corn flour. So this is it, and that is all. I'll just separate it for when I want to fry. So look at it, yes. So you're just going to repeat the same process for all these yam balls, right? First roll in the flour, then in milk, and then in your corn flour. I am done with everything, right? So I'll go ahead to fry it because I want to deep fry it and I don't want to waste so much oil. So I just put my oil into a smaller pot and then I tested if the oil is hot. Now don't make the oil too hot before you fry it. Just make sure it's hot like the way you'd want to fry plantain. And then don't make the heat of the fire too high or too low, just medium. Because if it is too high, it is going to burn, and if it is too low, it is soak oil, right? Yeah. So this is it. I'm just going to go ahead to deep fry it, and then after this, I was checking from time to time to turn it, just like I think I just turned it just once or so. And now this is it now. Yeah, you can hear the sound of the frying. It is golden brown, and then I'll pack it. That means it is done, right? Did you hear that sound? That shows that it is crunchy on the outside, yeah? So now, yeah, this is our yam balls. Oh my god, my first trial, and then I did really well. And you can just hear the sound of the breaking. The outside is just very crunchy, yeah? And then here is my review. This is my first time tasting yam balls, and oh my god, I'm really surprised at the taste. Like, I wasn't expecting it to be this nice, to be honest. I was expecting it to taste like yam that is fried or something, but let me look at the camera, looking off camera. But it actually tastes really, really nice. Like, I'm actually surprised, and it's really crunchy. It's giving me this let me see. It's giving me this Scotch egg vibes. Yeah. Tastes really nice, to be honest. You should try it.